100 Civics Questions, 76 to 90. Explained, Civics Questions 2025 Part 6. The classroom was quiet now, with just the gentle sound of pencils moving across paper. David had made it to the final set of questions, and he could feel the weight of the exam getting closer. It had been a long road to get to this point, but his confidence had only grown with each passing question. He glanced at the clock and took a deep breath, ready to finish strong.
All right, David, this is it. Just a few more questions left. Let's finish strong with questions 76 to 90. You've got this. Question 76. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? A. The Atlantic Ocean. B. The Indian Ocean. C. The Pacific Ocean.
I think the answer is C. The Pacific Ocean.
Correct. The Pacific Ocean lies to the west of the United States, touching states like California, Oregon, and Washington. It's the largest and deepest ocean in the world. Question 77. Name your U.S. representative. A. Answer depends on where you live. B. Nancy Pelosi. C. The President.
I think the answer is A. Answer depends on where you live.
Exactly. Each U.S. representative represents a congressional district in a state. To know your representative, you can check the House of Representatives website, as it depends on where you live. Question 78. What is the name of the President of the United States now? A. Barack Obama. B. Joe Biden. C. Donald Trump.
I think the answer is C. Donald Trump.
Correct. As of 2025, Donald Trump is the current president of the United States. The answer to this question can change over time, depending on the election outcomes. Question 79. What is the capital of the United States? A. New York City. B. Washington, D.C. C. Los Angeles.
I think the answer is B. Washington, D.C.
Exactly. Washington, D.C. is the capital of the United States. It's not part of any state, and it serves as the seat of the federal government, where important landmarks like the White House and the U.S. Capitol are located. Question 80. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. A. Only men can vote. B. Any citizen can vote. C. Only landowners can vote.
I think the answer is B. Any citizen can vote.
Correct. The Constitution has been amended several times to ensure voting rights for all citizens, regardless of race, gender, or wealth. The 15th, 19th, 24th, and 26th Amendments were key in expanding voting rights. Question 81. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? A. Mike Johnson. B. Nancy Pelosi. C. John Boehner.
I think the answer is A. Mike Johnson.
Exactly. Mike Johnson is currently the Speaker of the House. The Speaker is the leader of the House of Representatives and plays a key role in setting the legislative agenda. Question 82. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? A. All people of the state. B. Only the rich people in the state. C. The President.
I think the answer is A. All people of the state.
Correct. A U.S. Senator represents all the people of their state, regardless of party affiliation or background. Senators serve 6-year terms and help create laws for the entire country. Question 83. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? A. 17 years old. B. 18 years old. C. 21 years old.
I think the answer is B. 18 years old.
Exactly. To vote in federal elections, citizens must be at least 18 years old. This right is guaranteed by the 26th Amendment, passed in 1971. Question 84. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? A. Freedom of speech. B. Freedom of slavery. C. Freedom of property.
I think the answer is A. Freedom of speech.
Correct. The First Amendment guarantees several freedoms, including the freedom of speech, the press, religion, and the right to assemble. These rights are fundamental to American democracy. Question 85. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? A. The Senate. B. The Cabinet. C. Checks and balances.
I think the answer is C. Checks and balances.
Exactly. The system of checks and balances ensures that no branch of government becomes too powerful. Each branch, executive, legislative, and judicial, has ways to limit the powers of the others, keeping the system balanced. Question 86. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? A. 4 years. B. 6 years. C. 8 years.
I think the answer is B. 6 years.
Correct. U.S. senators are elected for 6-year terms. This longer term helps ensure stability and allows senators to focus on long-term issues, unlike the shorter 2-year term of a House representative. Question 87. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? A. Fascism. B. Communism. C. Isolationism.
I think the answer is B. Communism.
Exactly. During the Cold War, the main concern of the U.S. was the spread of communism, particularly from the Soviet Union. The U.S. tried to contain communism through various means, including military alliances and economic support for anti-communist countries. Question 88. Where is the Statue of Liberty? A. New York Harbor. B. Washington, D.C. C. San Francisco Bay.
I think the answer is A. New York Harbor.
Correct. The Statue of Liberty stands at the entrance to New York Harbor. It was a gift from France in 1886 and has become a symbol of freedom and democracy. Question 89. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? A. Alaska. B. Louisiana. C. Hawaii.
I think the answer is B. Louisiana.
Exactly. The Louisiana Purchase was made in 1803, doubling the size of the United States. It included land that would later become 15 U.S. states and stretched from the Mississippi River to the Rocky Mountains. Question 90. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. A. Alexander Hamilton. B. Thomas Jefferson. C. James Madison.
I think the answer is A. Alexander Hamilton.
Correct. Alexander Hamilton was one of the key writers of the Federalist Papers, which argued in favor of the new U.S. Constitution and explained how the new government would work. Fantastic job, David. You've made it through all 90 questions. You've worked hard, and I'm confident you're ready for your test. Just keep practicing a little more, and you'll do great.
David smiled, feeling a sense of accomplishment. He had made it this far, and now he was more prepared than ever for his naturalization test. The finish line was in sight, and he couldn't wait to see it through.